Hey y'all, it's Trey. Good to see you again. Previously on Live from Paris, we had just finished La Tortura featuring Albert Menendez in place of Alejandro Sanz and doing his thing. He's so good at it. Yes, we love Albert. And now on with the rest of the show. So, let's dive right into this reaction video. Ciega sordomuda. Ooh, I love the purple light too. She looks so happy. It always amazes me the way that she's just able to wind her torso and do whatever she wants, and it doesn't interrupt her breath control. I love it. God, that is a unique skill. Like, a lot of people can keep their breath control while like jumping up and down and, you know, dancing side to side, simple stage dancing. But Shakira's torso, the things that she does with her waist, and yet she maintains control of her breath, that right there is unique, and it's not something that I see a lot of people doing, especially with the body roll. Oh, ooh, ooh. What is going on the outside is deceptive compared to what is going on the inside there. Everybody with me! Una cosa que no hace otra cosa más que amarte. Tout le monde avec moi! Bruta, ciega, sordomuda, torpe, traste, testaruda. Put your hands in the air! Put your hands in the air, that's right! Una cosa que no hace otra cosa más que amarte. On y va, Paris! Okay. Ooh, and I love the visual in the back for his part. I have never seen her do Ciega Sordomuda with that much energy. Sis was jumping all around the stage. Woohoo! Wow, I got tired watching her. Just leaping everywhere, using every inch of the stage. She even lied down for a second, but when she was lying down, she was kicking, and I was just like, are you ever gonna stop moving? Woo! Woo! So something else I noticed that I have not talked about yet during this tour is that this staging is very, 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 very similar to the El Dorado World Tour. And now I see how, as the staging for her concerts and her tours has evolved, how it's gotten closer to this and what we saw with El Dorado. Now, El Dorado had, like, you know, the addition of those two pieces on the sides, you know, with the extra visuals, but largely especially with this middle section where she walks out and it's a big circle. It just reminds me of the El Dorado tour. It's almost as if they used the same structure. It feels that similar in some places, and it's good. I love it. It's, you know, a tried and tested formula, and it works. And I love that she used the entire stage during that one. She, you know, not only went from one end of the main section to the other, but then she came out in the middle on that thrust section and was like, hey. Also makes me think about like how different it feels to be on the main part with your band compared to out there in the middle of the stadium. Just yourself, and your band is like a mile behind you. Wow. There are so many different moments in these concerts. They just they each come with their own little unique set of challenges, and I felt like I just gained an appreciation for that one right there. All right then, what's next? Is this Underneath Your Clothes?
You're a song written by the hands of God.
I didn't realize this was part of the set list. Oh boy. All right, so you guys told me Underneath Your Clothes was one of those songs that she wrote about the ex-boyfriend, Antonio. And they broke up a couple of years before this, right? But this song was very, very obviously about him. He was featured in the music video for it. So more than a lot of the other songs from that time, this one is specifically connected with Antonio. And I think you guys have told me that there's footage of her like crying singing this song. I hate to think of Shakira crying. But wow, okay. So the meaning for this song, the feeling during this song has definitely changed since the last tour that I saw her in. Wow. Oh dear.
When the friends are gone, when the party's over, we will still belong to each other. Underneath your clothes, there's an endless story. There's no territory, though the things I deserve. Being such a good girl, honey. Dancing hanging from the ceiling. I like the way they tied to her manners, tied up to this feeling.
Those white lights are gorgeous, shining up from the stage.
Underneath your clothes, there's an endless story. There's a man I chose. There's no territory for the things I deserve. Being such a good girl, honey. Being such a good girl, for being such a good
Woo, okay, she made it through. But that last little moment did feel a lot sadder than what we've had in the past. Dang, it's a process, you know, getting over. But at this point, she was with the man, Gerard. Yes. Underneath Your Clothes is still a classic. Sad that it wasn't about the man that she would spend the rest of her life with, but, you know, with some time, it looks like she's able to reframe it, because the El Dorado World Tour version of Underneath Your Clothes was not nearly as sad as that. That felt just a little bit sad in some places. But anyways, also I just love seeing all the Shaki fans and the gear and the little attire that you guys either made for yourselves or you bought online. Like the guy with the Waka Team shirt, that was cute. And then you've got the people holding the Colombian flag. You really get this sense during these concerts that there is, there's cultural significance with Shakira, you know, and what she's done for her country. It's just, even in Paris you feel it. That's incredible. There's people who are global superstars that like, cool, you made a brand of music that was accessible, and so there are people all over the world who like it. Nice. But then you have someone like Shakira who she is as a person and what she's done through her humanitarian work reaches across borders as well. And I love that even in Paris, you've got the Colombian flag carried proudly by people in the audience. That's beautiful. Wait, is this what I think it is? Hold on! Yeah. You guys, I love Gordita. It's a filthy song. Oh, but I love it. Oh my gosh, I didn't know. I did not know that we had footage of it in the Live from Paris concert DVD, because it's not, Gordita isn't on the live album. Hold on a second. This is a very, very pleasant surprise to me, because Gordita is not on the album, and I didn't know. Okay, oh my gosh. Why isn't it on the album? You know what, I don't care. I love this song. Let's jam.
A ti te va a calentar. Yo no quiero un erudito ni un millonario, sino no como tú con ese vocabulario. Contigo yo pierdo hasta mis buenos modales, aunque terminemos como dos animales. Muévete como un invertebrado. Soy tu cazadora y tú eres mi venado.
Mamita, yo soy como Bambi, tu venadito. Dale, cállate y pon tu veladito.
Esto a ti te va a calentar.
A calentar, a calentar.
Esto a ti te va a calentar.
A calentar, a calentar.
Eso, que me dices tú eso, son palabras bonitas, dedicadas, llenas de amor para mí.
Tú eres mi gordita.
Eso, que me dices tú eso, son palabras bonitas, dedicadas, llenas de amor para mí.
Perversión absoluta en el área, perverso como tener sexo en una funeraria. Yo soy el jefe. Deja que te saque tu lado de ordinaria. Shaki, tú estás bien bonita, aunque también me gustabas cuando estabas más gordita. Con el pelito negrito y la cara redondita, así medio rockerita. También me gustas ahora, pero cuando pierdes los modales, cuando comes encubierto como los animales, cuando se te sale lo sucio, lo obsceno, todo lo que sabe bueno, todo el veneno. Si yo soy criminal, tú eres una delincuente. Vamos a tirarnos los dos del mismo puente, sin paracaídas en nuestro mundo, volando como los hippies cuando están fumando.
Esto a ti te va a calentar.
A calentar, a calentar.
Esto a ti te va a calentar.
A calentar, a calentar. Chiquita rica que me rasca cuando pica, pica.
Chiquita, dame un pico rico en el hocico rico.
Esto poco, poco.
Poco.
Esto con poco.
Poco.
Tarara, tarara, tarara. Chiquita rica que me rasca cuando pica, pica.
Chiquita, dame un pico rico en el hocico rico.
Esto poco, poco.
Poco.
Esto con poco.
Poco.
Tarara, tarara.
Esto a ti te va a calentar.
A calentar,
when she rolled that R. Oh my gosh. God, that's a filthy song, but I love it so much. It's so dirty. I'm really curious. Why wasn't that on the Live from Paris, the live album? Why wasn't it there? I think the only thing, personally, that I didn't like was one of my favorite parts of that song is when she does that, eso, que me dices eso. But I love that she does it in the lower part of her range. And when she took it up an octave, I was kind of like, doesn't have quite the same effect. But that was it. That was the only thing that I didn't like. I love this song, and she just kept the fun energy. Every time I watch one of these concert films, I then go back to the albums that they include, and I listen to them again. There's so much good stuff on. I know when I first listened to Sale el Sol, I was not super impressed with it, but Gordita was and remains one of my faves. Oh man, Gordita. Eso, que me dices eso. Now that I've calmed down, I've taken my little break because Gordita gets me hot and heavy. Let's move on, shall we? I promise, I'm recovered now. We can do this.
It's true that there are nights that seem darker and longer than other ones, and that we all go through difficult moments in life. But I'm convinced that within each one of us, there is a sun that will never extinguish, no matter what. This is Sale el Sol.
Sale el Sol. Yes, okay.
Esta semana sin verte parecieron años. Tanto te quise besar que me duelen los labios. Mira que miedo nos hizo cometer estupideces. Nos dejó sordos y ciegos tantas veces. Y me das vuelta la tormenta. Tanto solar, pierdes la cuenta. Porque uno y uno no siempre son dos. Cuando menos piensas, sale el sol.
Oh, cute. I just realized that that face that popped up in Gordita has stayed up there. I didn't realize that. That hasn't been up there the whole... No, it hasn't been up there the whole show. I like that it's staying up, though. And there's like that little light that starts in the section of their face. Is it gonna grow? Is it gonna become the entire face? Is that what's gonna happen here?
Lloré hasta el extremo de lo que era posible cuando creía que era invencible. No hay mal que dure 100 años, ni cuervo que lo aguante, y lo mejor siempre esperar. Adelante. Y me después me la tormenta. Cuando menos piensas sale el sol. Entonces pierdes la cuenta. Porque uno y uno no siempre son dos. Cuando menos piensas sale el sol. Cuando menos pierdes la cuenta, porque uno
I just have to pause. Did she only do that in Paris? Like, that's a piece of her costume. Can it get refastened? Did she tear her costume there? It was so pretty. I liked it.
que uno y uno no siempre son dos, cuando menos piensas, sale el sol.
Oh, and the face is glowing. Ah, I like that. Okay, hold on. That was a transition into La de la Intuición. Before we go into that, I want to talk about what I loved about Sale el Sol. I loved that beautiful glowing face in the middle of all that black. You know, it was such a great visual to really drive home the idea of the song. That was really cool. I enjoyed that. Her tearing her top. Now, that reminds me, you know, of like what I've heard a lot of, you know, in a lot of cultures, you like tear your clothes to show your grief. And so what happened there where she like tore the top, that makes sense because like Sale el Sol, you know, for the most part is a song about being in a really, really, really dark place, but remembering that there is light at the end of the tunnel. As cliche as it is, it's true, that there is something else in store for us in the future. There's always something else. Like the dark times are never forever. They end. They do have an end, you know? And then when the sun comes out, it's like, there it is. There's that moment. We can rejoice. Now, I'm recording this a day before Election Day here in the USA. So as I am saying this, I do not know the outcome. But regardless of what the outcome is, if the outcome is not something that is in your favor, you can remember that the sun will come out. And it might be another 4 years before the sun comes out for you. Or the other possible outcome is that the sun did come out on Tuesday when I was a day on Election Day, after I recorded this. And if that's the case, then it just drives the message of this even farther home. And I also kind of want to add on to that the sun has come out for me personally in another way. You guys remember me talking about the job interview and the search that was going on a week or two ago, and asking for your thoughts and prayers. And I can happily say now, and I can announce it on social media too, that I got it. I got the job. And it feels so amazing because I have been working a job that I did not like, minimum wage, in the time since I graduated college back in May. And it was a dark time, and in a lot of ways you guys were some of my only sun during that time. But I finally, all the hard work and the waiting and the grinding paid off because I have a salaried job now, and I love the place that I am working at, and I cannot wait for what the future has in store, and I'm just so thankful. So I wanted to give you an update about that in case, because I know some of you guys had been asking about that and had been sending me good vibes and thoughts about, hoping that there was a good outcome for that, and there sure was a good outcome, yeah. So if nothing else this week, good has happened in your favor. I wanted to at least share that bit of good news with you as some form of encouragement, because I found that performance very encouraging, and it just reminded me of the dark places that I have been in and the light that I have now walked into. That's been great. All right then. So let's close this video out with Las de la Intuición. I forgot what a bop this was.
No me preguntes más por mí, si ya sabes cuál es la respuesta. Desde el momento en que te vi, sea lo que voy, yo me propongo ser de ti una víctima casi perfecta. Yo me propongo ser de ti.
Can we have a moment for this top? Whoa! Okay, so she changed tops here. I love this neon kind of blacklight thing that we've got going on here. This is so much fun! Oh! Also, fun thing about Las de la Intuición, it's not from She-Wolf or Sale el Sol. It's from Oral Fixation Volume 1. And what an interesting choice to include it on this set list. I'm a fan of it. Yes. I think it's really fun conceptually. Whee! Okay. All right then, back to the performance.
Un volcán y el amor tal vez es un mal común. Así como ves, estoy viva aún. Será cuestión de suerte que alguien empiece a entender. Nos deseábamos desde antes de nacer. Tengo el presentimiento de que empieza la acción. Y las mujeres somos las de la intuición. Así estoy dispuesta a todo. Que alguien empiece a entender. Nos deseábamos desde antes de nacer. Tengo el presentimiento de que empieza la acción. Y las mujeres somos las de la intuición. Así estoy dispuesta a todo.
That one was so much fun. Okay, wow. I think that now that this is the last of her tours, that I have seen, so I've seen all the others, and I think in all of those performances, in all of those concerts, I have not seen her perform on a stage looking quite like this. I think the closest that we have to this is Ready for the Good Times from Live and Off the Record, as far as the colors and the visuals. But oh man, that club light, that was really, really fun. I'd never seen her do something like that before. It was really, really enjoyable. And she looked so good. That was a really good light on her. I was a fan of the whole vibe. Lost de la Intuición really does take you to kind of to that place. The staging and the lights really match the vibes of the song. I feel like that is the treatment that the song deserved, you know? She really gave the song justice there. Like that was everything that I could have asked for in a live performance of that song. That was good. Wow, she delivered there. And as I'm looking at the time, we have gone through 5 songs today, so I think that this is a good spot to end part 3. We had Ciega Sordo Muda, Underneath Your Clothes, Gordita, Sale el Sol, and Las de la Intuición. Wow, what a good section. This has been a good section of the show. I've really enjoyed it. Gordita took me by surprise. Woo! All right then. Yeah, and then Sale el Sol just reminded me of good news. Even ones that I'd heard before, like Ciega Sordo Muda and Underneath Your Clothes. You guys, I'm really, really, really enjoying this concert. Like, I feel more confident saying this now that we've made it over halfway through the show. So far, and it's very likely I'm feeling, well, it depends on, how the end turns out, but this is a very, very strong contender for my favorite Shakira concert. Live from Paris is delivering for me, and I am very much enjoying it. Even more so, I think, than El Dorado or Live and Off the Record. And I love those concerts. But this one might be it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know what you thought in the comments section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Send me more stuff to react to, and I will see y'all again very, very soon. Bye!